Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. So now we are doing our regular schedule of Monday and Friday videos. So I haven't done a P.O. Box in a really long time because one, I lost my key, and also I just got lazy and just really liked reading the cards and didn't show you guys. So I just went to the P.O. Box office and I got a whole bunch of letters. So I just want to show you guys these really quick. So first I got one from Andrea Smith, and she just wrote me a little card. And then she added a picture that she drew in it, which I thought was really nice.
It looks awesome.
Yeah. And then I got one from Brittani Beatty, I believe that's how you spell your name. And she wrote me a whole pack of letters, so I'm excited to read those. So thank you, Brittani. And I love sharing names with people. I think it's the best thing, having another friend named Brittani. I think it's so cool. So thank you, Brittani. Also, I got one from Savannah Fortune. And she wrote me this little letter, and also she's from Texas, so, and she says whoop whoop, so shout out to Texas people. So thank you, Savannah, for your card. Okay, the next one is from Daniela Sandoval, and she gave me this cute little Christmas card. 'Tis the season, and it's not Christmas anymore, but I still appreciate the card, even though it was my fault that I was late getting all of these cards, but thank you, Daniela. And the next one is from Brandon and Suzalka. I don't know if I said that right, but I think it's a pretty name. It's spelled really pretty. So,
Luxic. The Luxic family.
Luxic family. And they sent me a little Christmas card, and then they have their doggy on the back.
So cute.
So cute. I really love this card. And he's wearing a sweater. That's really cute. I love this card. We'll put this on our fridge.
Yeah, I'm a little bit jealous.
Okay, and the next one is from Olivia Gerard. And it says thank you. It's a thank you letter. And I already read this one, and it's very, very sweet. So I appreciate you writing me, and I will definitely write you back, Olivia. So thank you for this card. It's really, really sweet.
Oh, and just so y'all know, I didn't seem to get any letters, so if you want someone to write you back, you can write me, and I'll be sure to write you back.
Tell him
every time.
He doesn't inspire you like I do.
I know.
And the last one is from Katie McKenzie, and I knew that this was coming. She had emailed me saying that it was coming, and I'm so thankful that she got me this. It's so cute. So she found this in a little market, and it's an anchor. Isn't that pretty?
I love it.
Yeah, I like it too. So we definitely love this, Katie. Thank you so much for getting us this.
It's going on my desk though, so thanks, Katie.
No, it's not. Okay, so that is it for our P.O. boxes. If you do want to send us a letter, the P.O. box address is always in the description so that you can send us letters. And
it is the same for both of us.
And I love getting letters from y'all. I put them on my letter card wall, and I just keep making them. So feel free to always send me letters, and I'm gonna try from now on to start sending letters back. So that's something I definitely want to do. But anyways, let's get into this video. Okay, so this reacclimation video has been a long time coming. I actually made this video about a few weeks ago, and I made it 3 times that day. And every time I had made it, I was like, this just sucks. Why does this video suck so bad? And I feel like it was kind of like God was saying, you just need to be patient and wait. It just wasn't the right time for me to put out the video. I guess I was also rushing to try to get the video out. But it was funny because I felt like God was saying that. And then the next week, Connor and I got into a random argument. And I realized in that moment that reacclimation, I think in my head, was okay, he's gonna come back, we're gonna kind of get reacclimated, maybe a week or 2, 3 weeks, and then we'll be good. That's all it needed to take. But then I realized reacclimation takes probably a month, 2 months, 3 months, because you're living with each other again. And obviously now it's only been a month since Connor's been home, but I just want to update you guys. We want to update you guys on just how we're doing and some things that we're learning, because we do in this process want to help you guys. I think every time we learn something, every time I learn something, I definitely want to share it with you so that you're kind of learning alongside of me. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do today, and I hope you guys enjoy this video. And if you do enjoy this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up, and let's get started.
So what I kind of wanted to talk to y'all about is the fact that it's gonna take time to really learn how or what it means to be married again. Learning how to make decisions with someone else, having to even sleep next to someone else is weird. You know, I steal all of her covers now, and she hates it.
Yeah, he does.
But just knowing how to be married again and doing those, having your separate tasks that each of you do, and I think that it would have made it worse if I would have tried to rush into it, or if Brittany would have tried to rush into it. It would have made it worse. I think it would have caused a lot more argument, just because, you know, Brittany is a very independent woman, and you know, if I would have forced myself onto her as a husband, if I would have, you know, told her, hey, go do this for me, do this, you know, you're my wife, you know, I want you to do, you know, all of this, and this is how I want to do things, then it would have just caused a lot of tension. And we just both have to learn what our roles are in this marriage, and how to be married again. And so I think that's a big reacclimation issue that occurs when you come back home.
Okay, so my topic is fighting is inevitable. So in my previous video that I had made, I think it was like the last stage of deployment, I had said that there are certain things that you can do to avoid arguing. And I think there are certain things that you can do, like don't be selfish, don't be rude, say you're sorry, like all of those things that you can do to avoid arguing. But I think the truth is you can't avoid arguing. Like when they come home, some arguments are just going to happen because you've lived separate for a really long time, and you don't know, you know, how to clean the house together again. You don't know how to like do all of these things together. And so it's just going to happen. Arguing is going to happen. And so I think that that's something that I've been learning, is not trying to avoid arguments, because I think also at the same time, whenever you argue, you slowly learn how to communicate better each time. You know, you're kind of starting off like blowing up, getting mad at each other, you know, like not, you know, understanding how to communicate. And then through time, you get better at it, and you better communicate, you know, your feelings and all that stuff. So I think arguments help that a little bit. And so I think whenever you continue to argue, you continue to realize that was what we argued about last time, and that's what we argued about the time before that. Maybe there's a pattern here. And so and so yeah, you can kind of learn through those arguments what the deeper issues are and how you can resolve those issues.
Something that I wanted to share with y'all is the fact of not being afraid to seek help, because and I speak very highly on that, is not being afraid to seek help, because in today's society, the common misconception is that there has to be something wrong with your marriage before you go to marriage counseling. And if you're going to marriage counseling, then that means that there's something wrong with your marriage. And in my opinion, I would rather there not be something wrong with my marriage yet or ever. And the way that I'm going to stop or prevent that from happening is going to marriage counseling, so that we can get trained by someone who's already been through something that we don't want to go through in the future. Mm-hmm. And so I think that going to marriage counseling, or going to self-counseling if you have to, or going to classes, or seeking help anywhere from mentors, people who have been through whatever situation you're going through or might go through in the future, is you know, one of the greatest tools that we have out there. And it could even be free. There's classes that you can go to for free. There's mentors that you can have for free, and and you don't have to pay a cent for. So I would say definitely take advantage of that, because me and Brittany have, and we have met multiple excellent people because of doing that. We have good marriage mentors, or we did before we moved. And
that's why we're so wise.
Well, she's really wise. It's hard for me to retain information. But yeah, so it's definitely important to have someone to help you, because you don't want to go through a struggling marriage on your own, and you don't want to go through a marriage on your own, really, because a marriage is a tough thing to do. It's not easy. Marriage is not easy, especially when you've been away for 6 months and you're having to relearn your spouse.
Yeah. So having a mentor or a counselor is, yeah, always super important.
Definitely.
But this time of getting to know each other again is definitely not easy. And all of these were kind of like negatives of like tough things that you're gonna go through. But know that through all these tough things, through the toughness of marriage, you are kind of molding each other and growing with each other, because there are things that I'm not good at that Connor is great at, and there are things that Connor's not great at that I'm great at. And so we're kind of like sharing life with each other and molding each other and helping each other grow, even through arguments. You know, like I learn how to say sorry every single day more and more because I'm not good at it and he is. And he's learning things that he's not good at, and you know, all these things. So these kind of might be negative, but I think through the negative, God uses the negative to make it positive. And I think that's what he's showing in marriage is, you know, marriages can be tough, but whenever you fight for them and whenever you grow together, it can be this beautiful thing.
Yeah.
So just be encouraged by that, because these were kind of a little bit negative.
Well, they were negative, but something that you know, something that I learned while I was on deployment is, and if you have a husband in the Navy, you have a family member in the Navy, I think they'll understand as well. Is for me as a sailor, I try to always expect the worst, but hope for the best. So expect the worst, but hope for the best. That way, when the worst does happen, you already expected it, you already knew it was coming, you already prepared for it. And so it's easier to deal with. So if, you know, expect
your marriage to be sucky.
expect that it could be if you didn't do anything about it, right?
Oh, yeah.
So expect that your marriage could start rolling downhill if you don't take actions beforehand to prevent that from happening. So reacclimation is a tough thing to take care of. It is a tough thing to get through. But people do it all the time through seeking help and through staying strong and
learning how to communicate well.
Learning how to communicate. Communication is one of the biggest things, I would say. But you can do it. I know you can.
You can do it if you're going through it.
That rhymed. You can do it if you're going through it.
Love it. Okay guys, that was the end of our video. I hope you liked it. Connor is also going to be starting his own channel. He's trying to branch off from me or something. Just kidding.
So it's like a boy band, you know. I think I'm better than her, so I'm gonna split off.
But he's gonna make some videos about military life, Navy life. So if any of you have husbands or boyfriends who would like to follow his channel, we will have that link below. He doesn't have any videos right now. He has like one video.
But that's not even on military stuff. So I'm starting this week. So I will have one video on Navy related stuff this week. So
yeah. So if you do want to follow him, yeah, we'll have the link below and you can go and check him out, or your boyfriend or husband can go check him out. But yeah, other than that, we love you guys, and if you did like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel, and we will see you in our next video.
Yep, we'll see you later, guys. Bye.